and all that.
I don't know. I'm really glad that when I went to hang out with Mark wasn't like, hey, you think you could fucking just chug a couple beers and do this stuff? I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to do that.
He made me basically strip down. You can see my vagina.
You can see all of your bits.
Fuck.
You can see 100%
It was all over Mark's YouTube.
Yeah, that video, I got definitely red cheeked watching. I was like, you can see her entire pussy.
You know what's so funny is I asked them, can you see?
Am I towing?
Do I have gnarly toe right now? They're like, no, you're good.
You're good to go.
Fuck.
You can see your guts.
Oh, God damn it. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
It is.
But their other athlete, Joey, too. She had one the other day that was definitely...
Oh, yeah. I didn't really talk to her much.
She's super, super sweet. I like her.
Yeah. I'm Chrissy McCagney. I'm your host of the Ironcast. We are officially sponsored by Monster Muscle, unofficially sponsored by Monster Energy, unofficially sponsored by Caveman Coffee. It's a lot of caffeine.
And Hate Brand Goods.
We are unofficially sponsored by Hate Brand Goods. We are officially sponsored by Donuts Deadlifts.
And I'm Adam Rodriguez.
We have Hulk Smash here on the show today. What if we just played it off the whole time like you were him?
Mumble a lot more.
Mumble a lot more. He's so good.
He's the best.
Fucking social media, man.
It's
We're
good and bad, right?
It's how I know most people.
We're
It
diving
is.
right in.
How many people do you know and then you meet them in person and don't know their real name?
Yeah, I know so many people only by their Instagram names. It happened at the Arnold. I met people, and I knew their Instagram name, and I was like, I don't know what your fucking name is.
No clue what your fucking name is.
That's why you should just use your fucking
Well,
name.
most of the
in
time
your
you
social
can't
media.
because my name's goddamn Matt Vincent. There's 900 million other motherfuckers named just like me.
You're one of the few people with two first names that I trust, though.
I never, you know what, growing up, I never considered that it was two first names. It's not my name's like Rodney Ryan.
Rodney Ryan.
Nailed it. Noble R.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, it's...
God, I love him.
Is that actor?
Oh, he's such
From
a fucking
Ex Machina?
He's the best.
That movie's fucking great.
It's so good.
It's really, really
Yeah.
good. And I would bang a robot.
Fuck
That's a
yeah,
fact.
dude. That's like...
Well, they sell those goddamn fuck machines now.
Have you ever read the book Beautiful
Haven't
You?
you even been to Asia?
It's a book about like
Banging robots?
yeah, it's a book about robot prostitutes where it's fucking nuts. It's a trip. Yeah. So like we were just talking about social as we were scrolling through. Do you feel your social media following's decent. A lot of people know who you are. You have fans.
Yeah, okay.
Do you feel that you have a responsibility to produce good content?
Yeah, but that's... Do I feel like I have that responsibility to my fans? No. I feel that I have that responsibility to myself as someone who doesn't want to put bullshit out there.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
That's as much as it is. It's the same reason that I don't want to produce fucking designs that I think are garbage or, just do something basic bitch as fuck. I mean, the biggest thing I can say that I think my social media and the message that I like with it is that mine's pretty genuine. Mm-hmm. And my voice is 100% me. I'm not trying to change it for whatever it is. And so whether you're watching my YouTube channel or you're following me on Instagram or you get a chance to actually hang out with me, like that's the dude that shows up.
Right.
That's true.
Like I don't have a fucking second gear.
I don't think that your Instagram posts
reflect me at all.
No, I think they reflect kind of, but sometimes I don't know, the brevity of them, it's hard to get a true feel for who you are. Like sometimes your posts are just brief and then you meet you in person and it's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking...
It's hard. It's hard because Instagram is about pictures. It's supposed to be. So there's times when people go overboard with lengthy captions. You know what I mean?
I don't have
Which
time
kind of defeats the
TLDR,
purpose.
Man.
I don't have time to read them all. There's times where I post them from time to time because I know people like to read some of the shit I write. But
it's a couple of weeks. I'll have something that actually has some substance to it. But other than that, man, it is... I want it to be travel and I want it to be stuff like that, but at the same time, I don't want it to be this, ooh, look at me.
Right.
I want to promote that, fucking get out and do something. Get out and fucking live your life. There's so much amazing shit that you can do.
That doesn't involve dieting and cardio.
Right, like for the
shit.
life of me, like fucking, hey Instagram, how about don't reward me? Like, don't reward me for copy and pasting like a quote that I like to an Instagram photo. Like, don't give me more likes for that than sitting in a river in Iceland post a games or something like that. Actually doing something fucking cool.
Right, it's amazing. And that's the other thing too is like there's like because you can do polls on Twitter, so I do Twitter polls sometimes just because it's interesting.
All right, I've
And
never
so-
done it. I don't tweet much.
I love
I
Twitter.
don't twat
Twitter,
much.
Twitter is my favorite form of social media
Mm.
because it's nonsense. You can say whatever the fuck, and it gets kind of like oh whatever, it's just Twitter. Whereas it seems like Instagram is such a chore.
Yeah?
To me, Instagram's a chore because if I post on Instagram, I have to mentally prepare myself for 300 comments from fucking ignorant people.
Oh, see, that's the beauty of me not being terribly popular. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I post a
I
video.
get very, very little. And that's always kind of been the litmus test for me. Is I don't believe I'm very popular because I don't have a lot of people like trolling me.
Yeah.
Because eventually, I think whether you have 10 followers or you have 100,000, like it's the same percentage of people who troll you.
Yeah.
You just happen to have more of them, and
More
they're the
of them.
ones that are loud. And the shitty part about trolls is we've taught them that this is what gets you fucking attention. Is that I can have 100 comments on a YouTube video that all say like, "This is great fucking content, cool stuff, wish I could hang out," or all these things that are super positive, and then you get one of them that's like, "I remember when he used to do this. Like, this is bullshit now. It's just always this, and this." And that's
Right.
the one I want to respond to.
Right. Well, because you get more positive comments than you do negative ones, so you get used to the positive content. And all you can say the
Well, they
positive
don't
one
raise
is
a
thank
flag.
you, thank you, thank you. It's the same. Like you're
Yeah.
great, you're so funny, you're so whatever. And then you get the one negative one. You're like, well, what the fuck?
And what you should do, and what I really, really try to do, is just fucking completely ignore it.
I just ignore everybody.
Like, man, if
I
my
don't.
flavor's not for you, that's cool. Like,
Right.
go find someone else out there that is your thing.
Well, I've gotten to the point now where if I post a bench video and I get 300 fucking idiots saying that I'm gonna need
You're breaking your
you're
back.
gonna break your back, there's 100 other people who are fighting that battle for me. Who are
Yeah.
responding to them, and I don't have to do shit. I don't.
But at the same time,
respond.
like, I don't need goddamn social justice warriors fucking standing up for me either.
Right.
Like, just don't fucking comment. How about that?
Yeah.
Just don't fucking give me.
Yeah.
Either for my life have never said that's not true. I've said one slightly negative comment on a social media account to somebody,
Right.
but that was it. And it was
I've never in my life, I don't think, commented anything.
it was the Lily Bridge thing. That's the
Oh,
fucking most negative thing I've ever done via social media, other than make fun of my own friends,
Yeah.
like trolling Windler's Q&As. Me and Burdick usually just attack him
That's so funny.
with questions about nothing, because he's got fucking 400 questions and 320 of them are about fucking assistance movements for 531. It's the easiest
Christ.
fucking program ever written.
Right.
Just quit overthinking it.
People complicate.
Just goddamn go to the gym, bud.
Because people don't think that something simple can yield results. People are like,
Oh,
well,
God.
it has to be complicated.
Yeah,
it's the same shit with
everybody-
nutrition too.
I need to squat 600 pounds
thinks
every day.
everybody thinks there's like this divine
There's a
knowledge.
trick.
And if
There's
they're
not,
if, they're,
man.
if they find out one more thing, that's gonna.
Like, I don't give
That's
a
like
fuck
the
if it's...
people. I have fucking clients
Yeah.
who pay me money, but they're in like the RP Facebook group,
Mm.
and I will see them like ask questions to people, and they get the same answers that I give them, and it's like, what do you think I'm hiding from you?
Well, it's a mixture of that, and it's like they honestly believe that there's this thing of like, oh my god, like maybe my macro, like maybe this is just off by 5 grams. If I got that dialed in,
Oh,
right? That
God,
it's this
yeah.
thing that this fucking wave of progress is going to happen, and that's just not how it fucking works. It's not how it works in business. It's not how it works in getting stronger. It's not how it is in
Leaner or
any
anything
goddamn
else.
thing.
Yeah.
It's consistent work done for a really fucking long time.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to have... I mean, look at YouTube channels that have, like, a big spike. Like, someone has a viral video. So they'll have a video that ends up hitting fucking... Let's just say 10 million views, right? And then you notice, like, they have 500 subscribers. Because they don't have any other fucking content.
Right.
Like, congratulations, you fucking struck gold once, man.
That's the other. You know what else is so funny to me? Are the people who are social media famous on one platform. Somebody who's Instagram famous has 1 million Instagram followers but has no fucking Facebook, no Twitter, no nothing, no YouTube.
You want to be seen, not
and
heard.
it's so funny that it's like, what? It's so fucking weird to me that they're just people are that one-dimensional.
Mine are, the only two I really, really do are my YouTube and Instagram, and they're pretty close.
Yeah.
I've just been at Instagram longer.
Right. Well, that's kind of the thing with me too. Is I didn't care to do the YouTube thing I still don't really care to do the YouTube thing. We all know this. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
But it's something.
It's a shitload of work.
Something we need to do. You get better at it by doing it.
True.
So it's kind of one of those things where like the gym's almost at 10K. Donuts and Dillis is at 115K. I'm almost at 300. And it's. Instagram's easy for me. Twitter's easy for me. Snapchat's easy for me because it's really effortless.
Right.
You have to sit down and make a YouTube video.
I edit.
How much do you edit a day?
About 2 hours.
And you produce how much content a week?
At least between 3
and your
and 5 videos a
your
week.
videos are between 5 and 10 minutes.
They're 10 minutes or 12.
Okay.
Like 7 to 12.
Yeah.
And some of those are like, it isn't like I just bought a fucking camera and started shooting. Like, I've got a lighting setup in my garage. I've got 3 different versions of microphones. I've got 2 cameras that I traveled here with for different fucking reasons.
Yeah.
But I didn't set out to just fucking spam content. I set out to produce the best thing that I am capable of doing. And I will not be held back by the fucking machinery side of it. The camera, the equipment. I'm the holdback. My skill level is the holdback. My story is the holdback. That's where I've got to get better.
Yeah.
And, fuck, man, there's people out there recording vlogs on just a cell phone that have a far better following than me. They just have better stories.
Right.
It's just, if you got a message you want to spread, just fucking start doing it. Start figuring it out. Quit waiting for someone that's going to sort it for you.
Yeah, I think that's kind of our problem here. I mean, we're really bad at producing content.
Well, yeah, it's difficult to get everybody to be engaged too.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after, like with you guys. I've got ideas for, I think y'all's content could be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And where to push it.
Yeah, it's just hard because like with anything, it's Instagram. Me just utilizing Instagram mostly and Snapchat works for me, so that's what I stick to. I stick to what I'm good at, and I kind of avoid YouTube because I'm kind of like, well, it's what I pay Ryan to do, but Ryan can't do it without me.
Well, sure, right, because it's
like, hey guys, can you stop working out for a couple minutes to?
No, it's tricky.
Some stuff.
Yeah, it's totally tricky.
I'm not making excuses by any means. It's a little bit different to film other people than
to film yourself.
You're fully immersed and you're fully committed.
Right, but the other thing is like once you realize and you start trying to do it and you realize how fucking hard it is and how consuming it is.
Oh yeah.
You realize how good someone like Bart and Nadim are.
Yeah.
If someone's doing something like that looks effortless, they're very, very good at it.
Yeah.
And
they've been doing it years.
Right.
Long time.
And it's almost to the point that those two have to almost share a brain. That you're never stepping over each other. Just that flow happens. And lucky enough for me, like when we're doing Drift to Lift stuff now, Brock and I have done it for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
And we travel together. Like, he knows what I want.
Yeah.
And now that I've started actually editing and shooting stuff, I can be so much more, like, I understand that we can't just go in somewhere and shoot for 3 fucking straight hours. I can't ask him to edit that down to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's make a point and let's be focused. And this is a shoot. We're not shooting when this isn't the fucking real world.
Right.
We're not filming 10 hours to hopefully get 10 minutes of decent content. Let's be fucking focused and shoot for 30 minutes to produce 10 minutes of good content. And then be done with it.
Yeah.
Have that message and have that focus to it. And
well, when we have an idea and focus on something, like the fucking double under video that day, we know what we wanted to do. We went down. Ryan filmed it. The video was on YouTube in half an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we have a direction and an idea, it's easy to accomplish it. I think there's just days where there's so much going on, you lose sight of it. I haven't fucking posted on Instagram for 2 weeks now.
Right. But there's something to be said too, right? That you get better at it doing it.
Right.
And so you also have to. We're immersed in the fitness world, right? Mm-hmm. And you've got to think about like what your average commenter is.
Right.
They're very novice.
Yeah.
Very. Your average person is super novice looking for advice. And so you spending 10 minutes simply explaining your bench press setup
Right.
is good content that somebody wants to watch. Seriously, it's...
Here's my thing. I feel like there's better people to produce that content.
Of course they are. Of course there are. However, you have to look at it that this is your opinion on it.
Right.
I'm not saying that this is the only fucking way to do this. I'm saying this is how I do it, and this is what has yielded me success. And so if you can... I mean, that's something... I mean, fuck, I've lifted for the last 18 years, and I still travel and try to learn stuff from people. You know, people that have worked out longer than me and people who have trained a lot less time than I have.
Right.
But if at this point of 18 years, like, if I can learn anything new...
He's in here.
I'm in. Like, something fucking new? Like, holy shit, this is great. This is some new thing.
Right.
There may be 10 things that we talk about that day that I go home and fiddle with and try and be like, didn't get anything out of that.
Right.
And it just didn't work for me.
Right.
It doesn't make it shit.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's stuff that's really obviously shit.
Yeah,
And there's plenty of that, too.
And you never know, like, any small thing you say, or, like, what impact that can have on somebody's life.
Right.
You know?
You know, and I mean, as long as you go into the content of being infotainment, that's what it is. I mean,
right.
You know, that you're trying to give your take, and this is what has been successful for me. Right. I mean, that's why, you know, people fucking ask me for diet advice, and I'm like, meh.
How important do you think content is, though? Like, how important do you think content is for a brand or for yourself as a brand?
It's huge. You
right.
can't not
so
have it.
I've got a question. What do you think? Let's talk about like a Fitspo account.
I don't get it.
The content,
but clearly
like the
people
selfie,
do.
like the selfies and the mirror gym pictures and the fucking look at my new fucking Lulus and my new sneakers. Like, do you think that's content?
It is content. It doesn't make it
To
good
somebody?
Look, man, the numbers simply describe it, right? It's Nickelback. It's back to that, right? Like, I don't fucking get it. I wish people said, why don't you quit talking to me about your expensive fucking shoes and get an apartment that doesn't look like a fucking box? Like, show me a little bit more progress in your life than this fucking just materialistic garbage that you're fucking holding on to.
That's kind of what I'm getting at is like, it
is
I don't
content.
understand the materialistic, look at my car, look at my shoes, look at my this, look at my that. I mean, those people just have nothing to offer?
That's just the Fitspo lifestyle.
It is, right. So
it's so stupid.
I look at content the same way like I watch movies. It's kind of strange, but so everything I'm showing someone looking at my stuff was a choice.
Right.
Like, there isn't a camera that just snaps every 30 seconds throughout my random life.
Right.
Like, I fucking curated this piece, whether it's good or bad or what I captioned or what I chose to share this with you.
Yeah.
All of it. This is a completely fabricated environment.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, but everybody's in charge of the media they consume.
Right, that's true too.
So
if I imagine if I Instagrammed or tweeted every single thing I fucking bought. People think I was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
People think I was a materialistic asshole, but I choose to not share
but they
all
do.
my, a lot of people would say I have a little bit of a shopping problem. I don't share that. I don't know what's gonna inspire. Like that's my issue with some of the Fitspo people is they think pictures of their fucking ass wearing $150 Lulus is inspiring. There's nothing in to me.
It's not for me either.
And this is the issue is I play favorites. We all know this about me. I can knock on the Fitspo shit all day, but I have 5 or 6 friends that are very Fitspo that do that shit, and I love them to pieces.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I defend them, but I'm quick to make fun of others that do it.
Yeah, but we all
just,
are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, like, I just don't get it. And look, there's plenty of shit that I'm doing that I'm sure people look at and they're like, I just don't fucking get it. Why is this chubby guy giving any advice? Or fucking...
To me, I have just as big of a problem with, like, all the popular, I don't know, like, the powerlifting clique, where they're just, like...
It's so negative.
They're just as bad because they're super hyper negative about, like, and they're so sanctimonious about, well, I'm in a strength sport. I'm all natural. And they're, I don't parade my ass around and everything. It's like, you're still putting out stuff out there.
Right.
And you're not serving much good by criticizing.
Sure,
them.
but look, there
Here's
is a
the thing,
point that
though.
everyone's got their own thing, and everyone's got their own feelings about it. And so whether, I mean, look, if I had fucking abs and was still good at my sport, believe me, that I would take fucking ab photos.
Oh,
That is a
fuck yeah.
fact. It would happen.
Right. I take, when I'm leaner, I definitely take a lot more photos
Yeah.
than when I'm not leaner.
Right. Of course you do.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking proud of it.
Yeah.
It's still fucking work. It's still work that you chose
know.
not to
I
fucking
guess-
double fist cheeseburgers for the last 6 months.
I get where some people are coming though with that, Ryan, is because like everyone has an ass. There's a lot of powerlifters that have great fucking asses that don't parade them around, but because they have other,
should.
there's more to them. They have valuable information to offer. Some of these girls who have 4 million Instagram followers, there's nothing to them. There's fucking empty space between both ears. And all
But
they
that's-
have is an ass and a pair of fake
But
tits.
sure, but like not to just fucking sit here and bag Devin Physique or someone like that. But then that's
Can
when
we talk
something
about
goes
his
south.
shreds tattoo on his hand?
Well, that's when something goes south, and you don't have any fucking like
It has a shelf life.
you don't
Everybody
have
has-
well you
every
don't have
athlete
any
has
way
it.
to fucking defend it or sort it out. You don't have this second area of like but he also does this.
Right.
You know,
And that's the other...
and once you're a fucking liar, you're a liar.
Right.
I mean, that's as simple as it fucking gets. And so, I mean,
Right.
as long as your thing is true to you, that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know.
the people that get fucking pissy with you, I read stuff and they're like, look, she fucking eats donuts every day. I'm like, yeah, she fucking eats donuts every day. That is a fact. I've
Right.
been around.
I've never once said I ate donuts every... You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you do eat.
I eat them often.
Yeah, you eat fucking snacks.
Yeah, I eat donuts and I eat vegetables and I eat ice cream fucking
Right.
3
You
nights
went out
a
last
week.
night and had fucking
You-
vegetables.
Yeah, that's what I had. Ahi and
Right.
vegetables. And yes,
No dessert. And some really gross froyo.
I threw it away. I
Yeah.
didn't even eat it. And that's what's hard is like, I don't feel the need to share every single thing I eat with people. That's not who I am. I don't. People who do that, that's disordered behavior to me. Posting like it's like very defensive. I don't do the full day of eating vlogs that the Fitspo girls
That's
do.
one of the things I can't do. I just
Full day
fucking I can't find that interesting at all.
Because what I eat,
But neither of you watch it.
Right.
Right.
That's also true. But they do. People. I mean, that's the thing, right? People really get into those. It's one of those things that
It's
you
weird to
know
me, though,
that like
because
you
here's
can
the
tap
thing.
that and hit a huge market, but-
Everybody's body operates differently. I don't understand how a full day of eating. What are you trying to? I don't understand because what I eat every single day is not going to work for 90% of most
Right.
people. Most people don't have the ability to train 4 hours a day like I do.
Right.
I can get away with eating a little bit shittier. I work in a gym
Yeah.
and own it.
Yeah. And that's kind of what's different about diet wise with stuff like myself or my brother or any of that is that I'm a naturally big guy.
Yeah.
Like I graduated high school weighing 260 pounds when I was 18. And so like losing body fat and weight is a real struggle. Like you want me to get bigger? It's the same trouble that some 180 pound guy with abs has to get strong.
Right.
Like, man, you're going to have to really struggle a long time to do it. Whereas if you wanted me to get really strong but be 295, 300 pounds, fucking done.
Be
That
back
is,
next week.
yeah, fucking
See
sweet
you in a
5 or
couple
6
days.
hours. I'll fucking hot bulk this thing. But I mean, like, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess everyone knows their audience too.
But that's the beauty of this, right, too, is like you're not forced to look at any of this. So, I mean, you can choose to watch the content you want.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, if you're not
on
into
YouTube,
Fitspo
yeah.
and eaters,
Yeah, it's a minor source
well,
of
where
irritation.
aren't you allowed to watch what you want to? It's
I
all a
don't know,
choice.
I guess you can just look. Yeah, it's what it is.
I
Whatever.
mean,
It's a little-
Instagram doesn't just feed me stuff I didn't decide to follow.
Yeah.
It's just a minor irritation.
And how many
I get
people
it.
follow accounts because they love to hate it?
Oh, hate follows? I feel
Oh,
like
yeah, I know
based
that
off
you got
how
a handful.
based off how many views my shit gets and how many likes,
Yeah.
like 111 views, 111,000 views.
Yeah.
On a fucking front squat video, me doing basically nothing. That's crazy. What are the likes on it?
Like a G? Or 3?
Oh, I guess it's almost 10,000.
Fuck.
But still,
Oh, yeah, I guess that
110
works.
111,000
It's a
people
year
watched
worth
it,
of my
and
likes.
not even 10,000 people liked it. It's so
Yeah.
weird to me. That's 10%.
I think that varies too with age of. There's one of those things that I think is hard to track. That like age of your followers, like take Adam, Like seeing stuff, we have just about the same follower count, and if we post a video, it gets just about the same number of views. His like count is way higher than mine.
Right.
And I think part of that is he's fucking 24 years old.
Yeah.
His friends and people following him are fucking 24 years old. They are double tapping shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My group, fucking 30 or older. Like,
Yeah.
they're sitting over there trying to still zoom into Instagram pictures.
It'd be interesting to see with Instagram come up with like instead of just a total of views, unique views.
Yeah.
Because I think
You
if
can.
somebody,
they have websites that do all
I
that.
don't know,
because
they
I think
do
if,
for
I think
shows
if somebody's
like that.
watching the loop 20 times, you know.
Yeah.
So then it makes the like to view ratio.
But
tweaked.
you know, back to what we said though, it's totally important. I mean, make no mistake that I have consistently sold more stuff through Hate Brand Goods, the higher my following is.
Right.
Exactly. Same with donuts and dollars.
It is. I sell, no matter what number of followers I have, the percentage that actually buy stuff from me has always about been the same.
Yeah.
That I see a return of X number of dollars or cents based on the followers I have per month, right?
Yeah.
And it's fucking part of the game. But if I wanted to do a bunch of sketchy shit to just get followers, that ratio is going to go down.
That's weird shit that I don't think any of us get. But it's
Right.
out there.
And-
But here's the thing: none of them are really.
Look,
Are they even monetizing it? Turning it into something?
No, but so back to the Fitspo thing as we're jumping around on stuff. The thing that I try to remember, and whether it's I don't know anything about it, and so like that interview I did from the Arnold with M Dunk,
Mm-hmm.
is this is something I don't know about, but it does take a fuckload of dedication. I think it does. I think the level of training to stay that lean to fucking.
It has. This is the issue. This is the thing with bikini girls. It has nothing to do with the training. It has to do with the starvation diet. That's how they stay that.
Well,
way.
that's still dedication to something. That fucking sucks. There's a reason I'm not starving
Yeah, but
to
it's
death.
not
It's because
fucking
I
hard.
hate it.
Here's the thing. I don't think personally that it's hard to do.
I can look below my neckline and tell you that my body has begged to differ.
I don't think there's anything difficult about eating less to get lean. Personally, I understand more than most.
Well,
that
then-
there is a psychological component to dieting, that especially with women and food. I understand that.
Well,
and that's the hiccup. But
I'm not trying to make a hang up of whether this is right or wrong or good or healthy. All I'm saying is that they have chose to compete in something, right? They're competing. I mean, it's
Right.
fucking. It's just as weird as gymnastics. I mean, it's still someone's opinion on whether or not you won.
Right.
I don't get that part either. I would be fucking furious.
it's completely subjective.
Right. So, but they are competing in something, and there is a relative set of guidelines to what makes you good at it. I mean, I can't fucking go get on stage at a physique show and win. I mean, there's a relative
I'd
set
pay
of.
a lot of money to see
You know what-
try
How much money?
though. Like,
Yeah, what's we talking here?
just,
I could
only
be
if you
bought.
let me do the tan.
Oh yeah, of course. We're not blackfacing it.
Fucking full blackface on stage.
Just a stripe down the gut.
so fucking good. Holy shit.
But what I'm saying is so there is this thing that they have set as a goal, and they have, whether that is choosing to play by the rules, and what I need to do is be leaner, and if that means I need to suffer for that. I mean, fuck
Yeah.
it. We all suffer in some way, shape, or form, and whether or not we agree that someone else's suffering is healthy is subjective as well.
Right. I get it. There's people who probably don't understand why. And I've never done a massive weight cut or a water cut because I don't give a fuck. I'm mediocre at best. I could cut to 63 if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to because what's the point?
I can finish fourth in either class.
Right. To get another silver medal. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of silver medals. That's it. I can't. This is the other.
I used to get those.
Here's my thing. I don't like that these girls get on stage, they get their stage pictures, and then they balloon back up, and then they start posting Flashback Fridays and Throwback Thursdays to their stage pictures, and then they get this obsession with wanting to stay that lean year round. You would not believe how many people I have had to fix their metabolism because of what they've put themselves through to attempt to get. They get addicted to what they look like on stage that day, and they think that that's a year round maintainable thing. And then I don't know. And then some of these girls, then the other issue is that some of the girls that compete often and do it healthily, that stay lean year round because they figured out a healthy way to do it, constantly post stuff. And I don't know.
Well, how different is that than a fighter who fucking, fights at a weight class below their thing? I mean, none of us are doing, honestly, the sport we compete in because of health.
Yeah, I think some people. I think with CrossFit, a lot of people do.
Sure, I agree with that.
That's one thing I can say about CrossFit is I definitely think people knock on it and hate on it all the time, but CrossFit's gotten hundreds of thousands of people off their fucking ass and in the gym.
I agree. I agree.
I think to compete with it, to compete in CrossFit, you quickly become...
to competing.
If you're a games level competitor, it is not a healthy choice.
Not at all. I've seen what Drew's put himself through.
Right, it's fucking insane.
Right, Drew
is willing to work way fucking harder than I would ever be willing to.
Yeah, I've watched Drew.
That's why I picked an easier
collapse
sport.
on the ground. You know what I mean? Like I've watched what he's put himself through. I've seen him train 6 hours a day.
Right.
6 or 7 hours a day. I would never do that.
Right.
I don't care
But
enough.
that goes back to that thing that, like, for me with Fitspo or with any of that, like, I mean, fuck, at least you found something that you have something you're fucking working toward. Good, bad, ugly, fucking healthy, not healthy. Isn't
that wild?
That's crazy. T-Nation, would you rather be a future Miss Olympia or future CrossFit Games champion? 61% of people chose CrossFit champ.
That's fucking
out of
rad.
754 votes.
Yeah,
That's not a lot of votes.
754.
I don't know who that is.
Adam's best friend.
I don't know who that is.
That fucking dude he trains with every day. They're fucking butt buddies.
Either way.
Anyway.
I like that people at least have something. And, I mean, make no mistake, I feel weird about it, too, because, like, the reason we're allowed to do any of this and any of us have anything is because our lives are really fucking easy.
Yeah. Especially fucking white people in America.
Oh, look, the fucking greatest lottery I've ever won was being born in 1983 and being white, and it's been a fucking home run since. I've never had to say, holy shit, we don't have clean water to drink. You know how hard to care about your fucking gains would be if you can't have clean water? But there's bigger fucking problems. And so, I mean, just fucking keep a little bit of perspective. Like, take it easy on your fucking abs, chief. Like,
do you think bodybuilders are athletes?
The Venn diagram of those two things, there's definitely an overlap. Like, Bradley Martin is athletic.
Right. But there's people who are... He's not a bodybuilder, though.
You're incorrect. He is a bodybuilder.
He's never done a competition.
He's handsome.
Right, but do you think competitive...
Do I think Jay Cutler is an athlete?
Right. Do you think...
Do I think that you could be a top-level bodybuilder and be an athlete? Yes. Do I think they're mutually exclusive? No. Like, there are some athletes who have chose to be bodybuilders. And there are some people who chose to be bodybuilders who are not fucking athletic. I mean, like, everyone in the NBA is an athlete.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But not everyone that plays basketball is an athlete.
Right. So do you think anybody that steps on stage is an athlete?
There are people who step on stage to be an athlete, but you don't have to be an athlete to step on stage.
Right. That's like how
Yeah, what about powerlifting? Like,
powerlifting.
It's the same thing.
People who couldn't run down the block.
No, but it's the same thing, right?
Strong.
You don't have to be an athlete to powerlift.
Right.
But there are athletes that do it.
You're right.
It's the same thing with the Highland Games.
Right.
But the ones who are athletes tend to be fucking better at it.
Right.
Same for powerlifting.
Yeah. Well, you know, like another thing too is I think that, again, with the plain favorites, I refer to all of my clients with Brute Nutrition as athletes.
Yeah,
Wait,
whatever.
Even though some of them
I mean, it's a fucking blanket statement. It's an easy thing. What are you just going to call them? Folks?
What's up, you plebes?
Yeah. Bunch of goddamn plebes. Yeah, I mean, it is...
jackwagons.
Bunch of jackwagons.
Fucking jackwagons.
Yeah, I mean, no, you don't have to be a fucking athlete to go to the gym every day for 3 hours and starve to death. Or follow a diet. I mean, it's simply discipline. You don't have to be a fucking athlete to have discipline.
Right.
Or focus. Or any of those things. However, if someone is athletic and decides to dive in on this, they're ahead of you.
Are NASCAR drivers athletes?
Are there athletes who drive NASCAR? Probably. Do you have to be?
I mean,
no,
we're-
it's the same
I
thing with
get that
fucking
you
golf.
need to be in shape, and I get that it's hard to sit in the car and go around the. I don't know. I just can't. I could
'Cause-
never
'cause
compare
they're
a
calling,
NASCAR
like,
driver to a fucking NBA player.
I think it's, look,
I think that it's like a skill.
driving at 200 miles an hour for
exhausting.
5 hours,
It's exhausting.
you're smoked.
Right.
Especially like in those cars. This isn't something that feels
They don't have
comfortable.
AC. Yeah.
This thing is beating the fuck out of you for 5 hours. You ever been to like one of the fancy go-kart tracks?
Yeah.
Like the ones where they go actually really fucking
Yeah,
fast?
it's fucking
one in
shitty.
South
You're fucking trashed after you get done driving one of those things for fucking 20 minutes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's how
sweet
you work your
bicep
grip.
pump.
Get your grip strength,
Fucking
man.
tear a bi on one of those. Fucking hooked her too hard into corner 6. The chicane. Fucking blew a bi out. No, I mean,
A lot of it comes down to it almost seems like a semantics argument.
Totally
it
is.
is.
Because they have like competitive gaming now and they call it a sport.
Competitive gaming, like chess.
No,
Fucking
like,
shoot
like
ladders?
video games. Like
how
video.
fucking old are you?
And
Grandma
poker,
answer.
poker.
Yeah, poker. Look,
My dad has sat for
I'm a
played.
fucking athlete.
My dad fucking played poker for 34 hours straight once.
I mean, that's endurance.
but it also gets weird for
Or
me when you
Adderall.
start calling a sport. Like that's another weird. It's almost not even
That's like
worth
golf.
fucking-
Golf's
yeah.
a game.
So is baseball. Baseball's a game.
It's true.
But,
Feel your-
but that's everyone's opinion, right?
Right.
You
It's
know,
all an opinion.
I mean, well, it's back to that original kind of Kenny Powers thing. He's like, no, I don't want to be the best at exercising, which is what CrossFit is.
It's fucking exercise.
But CrossFit's a sport. There are parameters.
Yeah, there's a
And
governing
there's a
body,
way-
sort of.
There are parameters, and there is a clear fucking way to win or lose.
Yeah.
You did more or less.
See,
than
here's
me.
the thing, though. The CrossFit Games, I believe, is a sport, but like CrossFit, the fucking gym heroes.
Oh well, then that's fine. Who cares about them? They're not,
Yeah.
they're not the people driving the boat. We're also not fucking trying to make a decision about basketball based on, fucking 20 heavyset dudes down the street, fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman from
Fucking
like a long came
raindrops.
poly. Yeah, fucking
Fucking-
chocolate rain.
Raindrops. Old school.
I need a tea. I need a tea. My legs are burning. Just out there in shitty sweatpants. Like fucking greatest role. Like that. Like that's the part.
Who gives a shit?
It's just
None of this pays.
no. There's
That's
look,
what's so funny is none of it fucking.
there's so much. The the shitty side to YouTube and the shitty side to Instagram is there's so much content.
Right.
And you can find. I mean, there's a reason that my content feed isn't full of. Those are the muscles are. Just soaked her.
God damn it.
The bread to change some panties.
Treat yourself. Hold one of those. Like, there's a reason my feed isn't all like goddamn.
Panty picture.
It's just old underwear. I just scope old panties. It's not like just tech feed, right? And there's definitely someone out there whose Instagram feed is all business or tech,
That's so weird.
but it's what they're into.
Tech, what do you mean?
I don't know, like computer stuff. I'm not smart.
It's fucking spreadsheet.
Beep bop boop bop.
Beep, bop, boop. Computer stuff.
That's fucking Kelly and that's Katie and Jesse's answer to me anytime I'm like, well, you could do this to like change like the website, or and then it's like beep bop boop bop. Call the
just
friends
have
at the nerdery.
fucking-
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm done helping here. That's why they have a
Fine.
700 digit like code to get on their Wi-Fi at their house.
Oh,
Like, you could just change that to like one of your names, and it's not. And they're like, it logs in on my stuff.
oh my god. That's so
And then it's
funny.
always a panic. Like anytime someone comes over and they're like, "We don't know where the card is. You'll never figure it out." Fuck. Oh God.
The end.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Social media. It definitely fucking matters. I mean,
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is when people say, "Oh, social media doesn't matter." Bullshit, it
Look,
doesn't matter. I've built everything. I've
right.
built Donuts and Deadlifts because of social media, and I own this gym because I built Donuts and Deadlifts.
Now,
because of social media.
whether or not I think it's dumb that it matters is irrelevant because it matters.
right,
I can post something right now, and in the next 2 hours, watch sales go up.
right,
That's true.
So that means it fucking actually matters.
Right.
And if I chose not to post something for 4 or 5 days, I will see a decline in sales.
I think social media matters for anybody that has a business or is selling something.
But if you're trying to get like Kanye West to go away, you're like, I'm gonna fire off and
I don't fucking teach him.
I just like, that's the thing for me is like, there's the social media girls who everything's a selfie or a butt pic, and they do not, and that's for head pats and attention.
It is, but the beauty of it is right now, at least, I mean, if you went back 25 years, there's no way to fucking call out Jay Cutler on their bullshit. There's no way to fucking call out any of these guys.
Run through the fucking streets
You
screaming.
know what I'm saying? There's no way to fucking call out these people who fucking peddle snake oil.
Right.
And cream still fucking rises to the top. At the end of the day, like, if you're fucking genuine and what you're selling is actually pretty fucking decent, people get involved, and there's no way to fucking shoot holes in your stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
However, I mean, if you're
being
advocate,
being horny isn't anything new. Being horny
Advocare,
online,
fuck, that's
being
still
horny
around.
online, like
that's
yeah.
him, yeah. I mean, but, like, that's the
like
truth.
a pyramid scam, right?
Look, I more than happily perv on a bunch of accounts. I mean, that.
No, I mean, I do
I'm a
too.
big fan of
that's
semi-closed
what-
broads.
Whether or not they're in on it is a
They're
different-
definitely fucking in on it.
Yeah.
You didn't set a camera up and go over there and present yourself back facing it because you didn't want me to look at your ass. Fact.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
You know what gets the fucking like? I know what
You
gets
know
the
what
likes.
gets the likes. Likes are likes. I don't care if they really into it or not.
I know that wearing a Savage Swim bikini gets me fucking 15,000 likes. I could do that every single day if I wanted to.
I wish that I had something that I thought was a cheat code. That I'd be like,
See,
you know
I
what I
just
need to do
can't.
today?
Here's the thing, though.
Be
I'm not-
attractive. And I'm like, well,
And that's the thing
fucking
is,
struck out.
if I were to post a picture of my bikini every single day, I'd have 1 million Instagram followers. Because every time I post, I feel happy.
Sure, but
Anytime
but
I don't-
that's where integrity comes in. But
Exactly.
you're not in a fucking bikini.
Right,
every day.
and I
you
don't-
and Chloe fucking hanging out in the driveway. That's real.
Right.
That's literally what you were doing.
Yeah, we didn't stage that.
Right.
Right.
If you took 900 photos of that and always had that, I mean, you're curating whatever content you're producing. And if you're going to show that you're barely clothed and semi-whorish all the time, that's what people are going to fucking
Right,
think
and
you
then
are.
this is another thing that Chloe and I were talking about. So, I had a tattoo page post a picture of me.
Yeah.
God, I think they posted a picture of Chloe and I. Actually, they reposted it, and like I didn't facilitate that or anything,
Right.
solicit that. They just probably follow me
you
and
can.
they reposted it.
And there's no repercussion for not tagging you. Or
They
fucking
well, they
do
did
whatever you
tag
want.
us.
Yeah.
They have like 2 million followers.
Nice.
So my Instagram went up about 6,000 and hers went up about 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the followers you get are not the type of followers I want. I got perverts following. It's not people in the fitness industry, and that's what I need to realize.
Just tell me what type of dude is sitting at home by himself and he's like, you know, I don't know her.
But
I've never fucking talked to Kristen.
I'm gonna
right?
post a comment that says I'd bury a tongue in that ass.
Not even that, like
Fucking nailed it.
Fucking nailed
like,
it. I'm
you know,
gonna
I'm
leave
sitting
my
there
boyfriend.
and I'm thumbing through and I see that like, oh, she's got some tattoos and you know, body's looking banging. She's been put on this tattoo page I got. You know what?
And she squats.
She's probably fucking waiting for a DM from me to, what's up? You know, there's my dick. Like, congratulations.
Nah.
Fuck, pal. Like,
Dicks.
like, God damn it, man. God, how has that ever been successful? How has that ever fucking worked?
But you know you
Yeah,
gotta swing for the
that's
fences, man.
kind of the thing though. Like, you know, if I keep posting these half naked bikini pictures,
Then those are the people you'll get.
those are the people I'll get. And it's not the type of people that are gonna fucking buy my book. It's not the
Right.
people who are gonna come join my gym, buy donuts and deadlifts. So you know, like by
Or
posting,
people that are even going to be inspired, even on a simpler thing. Not like just searching for customers, but it's not even someone that you could ever reach.
right?
I mean, there are people out there that just aren't your fucking base,
Right, exactly.
you know? So, I mean, it's all right, too. That's why there's a bunch of fucking people on the planet and a bunch of other things you can get into.
Right.
You know, it's not 1941 where we have 4 channels we're only allowed to watch. We're not allowed, but available.
There was fucking cable in 1941.
I
or
assume. I
channels?
don't know. I'm not
Were
a
there even
doctor.
TDs?
Yeah,
TV?
definitely TVs.
I'm not a fucking geologist. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What about the flat Earth?
Oh fuck.
That's
dude.
its whole show. That's a whole show. I think we got a plan, though. We're going to find the edge of this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Starting in Lake Tahoe.
Fucking do bail up there right now.
Oh, we could. We find the edge probably this afternoon.
Yeah.
Probably Bigfoot, too, while we're at it. I think 2 birds stoned at once.
Dude, you want to talk to someone about Bigfoot? Talk to fucking Chloe. She's got it all figured out.
She believes it's a real thing?
Oh yeah, she's got a Bigfoot tattoo. She's obsessed.
Let me go ahead and simple fucking Bigfoot math, right?
There would be bones or remains found.
It's true. However, what there would also be is you don't get a species that has the ability to hide from photographs, hide from people, dig dens, and do all of these things that a really intelligent species does, and it also always chooses to shit in the woods. Like, it decides to evolve to, like, fuck, we could have a real house. And comfort, and not fucking hide from cameras. Like, if this thing has the ability to dodge hidden trail cams, like, it also has the ability to be like, gonna make fire. Bigfoot, probably not out there. That's a fact. If not, prove it. Fucking send it in. Call it in, bud.
It's on the other side of the earth.
Well, it's in the center.
Oh,
That's inside the hollow earth.
forgot about
What are
that.
you doing? You're a fucking disaster. Can't focus on anything. It's like someone just waved their keys in front of her and she just shot off. If I came in here with a laser pointer, this thing would be all over with. Oh, God. Welcome to the fucking podcast. Have a great day.
Quality content here.
Hell yeah, it is.
Fucking great content.
Yeah. Has this gone more serious than we expected it to?
What? The podcast?
Yeah, I'm never this serious on Marks. It always ends up me just talking about shitting myself and being disgusted.
Well, we don't talk about poop here.
That's a really
We
good
talk
point.
about boobs and buttholes and hot girls.
And not what comes out of them.
We haven't gotten
Or
into
in
that
them.
then, because I'm into boobs and buttholes, depending on.
Can you
who
explain
they're
titty
attached.
fucking to me? I don't understand the point.
All right, here's real simple math on that. So, when dicks are erect, right? They
got-
basically feel good to touch anything.
Okay.
And so,
boobs are soft.
boobs are soft,
Some
and then when
boobs are
they're
soft.
jummed together, it's just a place your dick can go. I mean, guys fuck cantaloupe. Do you think that a tits don't feel better than a cantaloupe?
Or grapefruit.
Yeah, tons of stuff. That video's insane.
I showed everybody downstairs one day, and one of our
It's
Mormon
intense.
members was down there.
He left. He quit.
No, she was
Fucking-
cleaning. And she walked out, and we all fucking ran out front to keep watching, like little kids getting caught in the second grade looking at like dirty porno mags or
No.
something. It was funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. I mean,
Remember that day I
dicks
asked
are pretty
you?
simple.
I asked you about tag teaming too. Remember that? You're like, who's trying to tag team you? It's like, it's just a question.
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't?
No.
I said, can you explain what dudes so excited about like tag teaming a girl? Like, all you know
I
about
personally
was who's
have-
trying to tag team you.
yeah. I personally have never had the desire of like, I was hoping me and my boy's dick could get real close to each other. It's just not my thing. I'm not
Oh,
not
fuck.
scared of another dick in the room. It just,
What if they touch?
yeah. I mean, if two chicks at once, that makes tons of sense. But even then, it seems exhausting. It'd be a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't like moving that much.
I have two broads to disappoint. I'm gonna need them to occupy each other for quite some time with this.
Fuck.
What I want to do is just look through like Venetian blinds for most of it and just stare at it.
Just watch.
Yeah.
Leave,
And
get
then
up, get
slowly
snacks.
sneak in wearing a cape.
Oh, speaking of snacks,
Snacks Galifianakis?
it's about that time.
It's about time for lunch. It ain't fucking snack 30.
No, I need to call the vet and tell him I can't bring the dog
All right, let's go get some food and then
All
we'll
right.
fucking do some more of these goddamn things.
Like later.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Love you, bye.